want to say Crawford. Well, I say it's 50-50.
You don't think it's 50-50?
60-40, but you gonna tell me which one?
You think Crawford can stop him?
Crawford can stop anybody. I'm not saying he can, he's going to, but he can't.
Mike Tyson is stepping in to lend his legendary wisdom as Terence Crawford gears up for his monumental showdown against Saul Canelo Alvarez.
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know.
In a recent training session, Crawford was seen going through a high-intensity routine that included dynamic warm-ups, lightning-fast combinations on the heavy bag, slick shadow boxing, jump rope drills, and intense core work.
He had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy.
But what truly caught fans off guard was the presence of Iron Mike Tyson, who has reportedly been offering guidance, motivation, and technical insight throughout Crawford's camp. According to inside sources, Tyson isn't just making guest appearances, he's actively engaged, observing training closely and sharpening Crawford's mindset with the intensity only a former heavyweight king can bring.
I feel I got the speed over Canelo. I got the reach over him. He might got the size, the power. I got the better skills, boxing skills.
Would it be more of a cat and mouse? The reality is Canelo does put people out, from Kirkland to Amir Khan to just...
Don't do
obviously.
While Tyson has voiced concerns about the size difference between Crawford and Canelo, that hasn't stopped him from backing Bud with strategic and mental support. The symbolism is powerful, a generational great helping another chase history.
All those guys that you named is not as skillful as me. I'm sorry. No disrespect to none of those fighters. The skill level is night and day.
So how do you see a fight with Canelo?
Tough fight. Canelo is a great fighter. Like, I always had respect for Canelo, but I just believe in my skills.
Mike Tyson has launched a full-scale boxing training camp in Saudi Arabia as part of the Riyadh Season Initiative. He opened the Mike Tyson Boxing Club in Boulevard City, Riyadh, a 1,400-meter square, state-of-the-art gym run by top trainer Joe Gallagher. Tyson is actively involved, mentoring young boxers, overseeing training sessions, and helping develop local talent. His amateur team recently won 11 medals, including 9 gold at a regional championship. Beyond boxing, Tyson regularly appears at major combat sports events in Saudi Arabia, helping elevate the kingdom's global reputation in the fight world.
The fact that people doubt me, it just fueled me even more, try to get the fight even more. And I'm watching them, I'm like, man, I can beat this dude. I've been fighting people bigger than me all my life, and I always came out on top. You gonna get hit, it's a fight. He gonna get hit too. It'll be good.
With the pressure of a legacy-defining showdown on the horizon, Terence Crawford isn't just training harder, he's training smarter. Now stepping up 2 full weight classes into the super middleweight division, Crawford and his team are taking a cutting-edge, scientific approach to ensure his body and mind are peaking on fight night. Every detail is tracked from oxygen saturation and heart rate variability to metabolic recovery.
1, 2, 3, 4 laps of 30 yards, but every 15 yards, you're going to do 6 squats.
Utilizing oxygen-assisted recovery chambers, biometric trackers, and personalized load management protocols, Crawford is fine-tuning his engine without sacrificing the speed, timing, and razor-sharp reflexes that have made him elite. And now, with none other than Mike Tyson in his corner, bringing experience and intensity, Crawford is preparing to make the impossible possible.
Oh! You're right. Thank you. Come on, Stevie!
I think it's literally a swivel, so it's...
Everybody's trying to hear that.
And just when the anticipation couldn't get any higher, Boom! Tensions exploded at the Canelo vs. Crawford press conference. What started as a typical face-off spiraled into chaos when Bud Crawford stepped in close, locking eyes with Canelo Alvarez. Suddenly, Canelo snapped, shoving Crawford hard in the chest and igniting a storm. Security jumped in, camps clashed, and for a few heated seconds, it felt like the fight had already started. Yet Crawford didn't flinch. Cool and composed, he fired back with words, making it clear he's not backing down. As Canelo was physically restrained, one thing was certain: this isn't just promotion, it's war. With his preparation now at its peak, Crawford's confidence was undeniable. Facing the press, he didn't just speak, he delivered a message the world won't forget. All the people in the stands that boo me, they're gonna cry when they go home, he said, eyes locked with the cameras. Then, flashing a sly grin, he added, I just found out what the sign language is for cry.
Go ahead.
I just found out what the sign language means for cry.
The room erupted, some with laughter, others with tension. It was vintage Crawford, bold, unapologetic, and laser-focused on shocking the world as he takes on the toughest challenge of his career. UFC President Dana White also took the stage and made it crystal clear just how monumental this event truly is, giving full credit to Turki Al-Sheikh for making it all possible.
Turkey is doing what about it that brought you so closely back into boxing?
Yeah, none of this happens without Turkey. Turkey's been able to make fights that nobody could ever make, including this one. I mean, this is a once-in-a-lifetime fight. This is the fight that people would have been talking about 10 years from now.
None of this happens without Turkey, White stated emphatically. He's been able to make fights that nobody could ever make, including this one. This is a once-in-a-lifetime fight, and people would have talked about it for the next 10 years if it never happened. He wasn't exaggerating. This historic crossover isn't just about boxing, it's a global celebration of combat sports, bringing together UFC, boxing, and even teasing future WWE collaborations. We're talking about it. Maybe you'll even see me in WWE at some point, White said with a grin, hinting at the expanding universe of sports entertainment.
Wishing that it happened. It wouldn't have happened without him. And obviously the Crown Prince. It's amazing what these guys are doing.
And for fans worried about missing out on anything, White was quick to reassure, you'll be able to watch one right into the other. A full night of uninterrupted action on Mexican Independence Day. That's history in the making, but the headlines didn't stop there. In a stunning twist, Dana White confirmed that Jon Jones, one of the greatest fighters in UFC history, has officially retired from MMA. According to White, the former light heavyweight and heavyweight champion called him directly to break the news. Jon Jones called us last night and retired. He was absolutely, positively sure that he wanted to retire, White revealed during the UFC Baku post-fight press conference.
Situation.
Yeah, so he called us and just started saying, you know what, I think I'm done. I want to retire, and been a great run. I appreciate everything.
The timing shocked many. A mega fight between Jones and interim champion Tom Aspinall was already finalized until Jones changed course. The fight was done, White said. Then he started saying, I think I'm done. And he changed his mind. White admitted he doesn't know exactly what triggered the decision, but speculated that recent legal troubles may have played a role. You never know what Jon Jones is dealing with. When I saw the legal news, I said, maybe that is why he retired.
You never know what Jon Jones is dealing with, and then you wake up the next day, and so who knows? I mean, I don't know everything that went into this decision. It's something you guys are going to have to ask him if you ever see him again.
Still, White stood firm in his defense of Jones's legacy. Jon Jones, he's never ducked anybody. Why he decided not to fight, you'll have to ask him. He also shared sympathy for Tom Aspinall, who now finds himself as the undisputed heavyweight champion, but missed out on the payday and moment he deserved. The only thing I felt bad about was Aspinall being held on the sidelines. We'll make it up to him, White concluded.
Jon Jones, I said it a million times, I'll say it again. He's never ducked anybody other than that one goofy time with the Chael Sonnen thing. He's never ducked anybody.
If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay updated on the biggest stories in combat sports, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps bring more exclusive updates, epic showdowns, and behind-the-scenes coverage straight to your screen. Zeg.